Hey everybody, this is GGB, co-host Puppers, and today we're going to get right back into that Conference USA Big 12 49ers game. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. Actually, Conference USA is hanging in it more than I thought they would be at this point. It's not a terrible plan, not a great plan either, but honestly, they're playing a lot better than I thought they would. Although Mahomes has been playing great. Honestly, Mixon's not having a terrible game either. But the offense with Nick Mullins was awesome on the first drive, and honestly, the second drive wasn't that bad either. They just ended up not converting on a very long third down, and it was just very close to the first down marker. I don't know why they didn't go for it. Maybe because he's Jason Garrett and not a good head coach. But anyways, looks like a running play here with Aaron Ripkowski on the field. Anyways, they drop back to pass, actually. Throw it out to... Is that Aaron Ripkowski? I think that has to be Aaron Ripkowski. That's a weird move, honestly. It's just odd to pick that. Like, why would you choose to throw to Aaron Ripkowski? That's just an odd choice of who to throw to on that play. Anyways, looks like Patrick Mahomes is going to drop back to pass this time. Looks like a blitz is coming with a 5-man rush. And they do in big hole for Joe Mixon. He rips off another tackle, and he's gone all the way for a 78-yard touchdown. Big run for Joe Mixon. That was bad tackling by Conference USA. They needed to get his hands on him and put him on the ground or something like that. So here's what you got to do if you're Conference USA on offense. Get T.Y. Hilton involved more. That and get Jack Doyle open more. Jack Doyle and T.Y. Hilton. You haven't thrown to T.Y. Hilton once, and Jack Doyle you've thrown to a lot and seems like a very good target for you guys. I think you got to get it to Jack Doyle some more here. Anyways, Justin Tucker's going to line up for the extra point. He's very good at extra points, so I don't expect this to be me. I think he missed one in his career, and poor Justin Tucker, and he missed that one game, the game tying touchdown against the Saints last year. It's his only missed field goal ever, though. He's probably the best kicker in the NFL right now. I mean, possibly one of the best kickers ever to do it, ever to kick the football. And now, actually, talking about Justin Tucker, the Ravens are a very good team next year, and could be other than the Chiefs, I feel like the team to beat in the AFC, probably the second best team. But unfortunately, they are in a very good division. The Steelers were good this year. Imagine putting Ben Roethlisberger back on the field would do for that offense. And the Browns had a down season, but again, they are a much improved team, and they're a very good team, and they could be very good next year. So the AFC North is packed. Honestly, though, the AFC East, too, with the Bills, that is probably the weakest division, in my opinion. AFC South is packed, too. You got Houston Texans, and although a lot of people don't think they're going to be good, I think they're going to be pretty good because Deshaun Watson is a great quarterback, and that's just the way things work. If you have a great quarterback, he can carry you. And then Colts have really improved their passing game with Phillip Rivers there, and then you have a great offensive line for him, and you introduce wide receiver Keenan, introduce T.Y. Hilton. He's great. Anyways, let's get back to the game. It looks like a running play here to Aaron Jones. Let's see. It looks like about 210. Yep, run up the middle for good run. That was a good run. Picked up 8 yards on the play. Actually, it says 7 yards. Sorry, 7 yards on the play. Still a good run on first down. Good job by the offensive line. Anyways, again, you gotta go slants with this team. I don't understand curl routes. No, actually, curl routes are bad because that's man-on-man coverage, and they have some of the best corners in the NFL. Anyways, hands off again to Aaron Jones, and he goes absolutely nowhere. Introducing a 3rd and 1. Actually, 2 yards. That's not a bad game on 2nd and 3 is to get 2 yards and make a 3rd and 1. Honestly, it seems like you wanted to involve Jameis Olawale early. I'd be bringing Jameis Olawale onto the field for this play and giving it to him. Anyways, it looks like it's going to be another run, though. Nope, they go play action. Oh, it's knocked to the ground. Anyways, looks like it's going to be a punt for the Conference USA Cowboys. that. I don't even know if anyone was open, honestly, though. I can't see anyone. All I can see is the quarterback. I can't see anything more than you guys. Anyways, good defense by the Big 12 49ers, not even giving up a first down. See how far this guy can punt. Remember, he's not a great punter. That seems like a decent-sized kick, though. Anyways, he has blocking up front, though. All the way to the 30-yard line. So, good job by Tyler Lockett. Anyways, if you guys don't know, I put 100% the best players on the fields who can kick return and punt returns. That's why Tyler Lockett's returning it. Even though he's a starter, he's their best kick returner, so he's going to be returning the kicks in the playoffs for them. I'm hoping eventually we get a kickoff return for a touchdown. That's interesting. Or a big kickoff or punt return. Those are fun to watch. Anyways, let's watch this. Patrick Mahomes goes to the line. Looks like another Joe Mixon run. Oh, offensive line's dominating. Big hole for Mixon again. Picks up a good 12 yards on that play. Joe Mixon seems to catch fire. 8 rushes, 123 yards. They just need to keep getting the ball to him. He is the man, the myth, the legend here for the Big 12. Honestly, he seems like their best shot at winning is just to run it with him a whole bunch. So, let's see what they decide to do here on 1st and 10. It looks like another run, but I wouldn't be surprised by a play action here. I think I would go play action as a head coach if I was Shanahan. Move the tight end over. They just go run. Again, it's stuffed. I should have went play action. Good job by Christian Covington. Anyways, it's an interesting 2nd and 11. Let's see if they decide to run it again with Joe Mixon or if they give the ball. Yeah, that was just an easy strip. Christian Covington just absolutely dominated Mark Andrews there. Let's see what they decide to do here. Let's see. That looks like a running play, but again, they have 3 good tight ends so that they can do this and not run it. But they only have Lockett, okay? Okay, they hand it off. Easily tackled. So that's the 3rd and 10. We'll see what Conference USA goes in defensively. I think I'd go in a nickel set here. When I play Madden, I'll go like this cover 3 sky, and I bring a spy back, and I use the spy to cover people. I think that's what I would do here if I was playing as Conference USA. If I was the other team, I'd go some out routes. They seem like that would work. Yep, out route. Mark Andrews. I think that's Mark Andrews. 45. Yep, Mark Andrews. So, now it's 1st and 10, 26-yard line. You can go for a shot here. Man, was he wide open. I don't know if you could be more wide open than that. So, let's just see how the Conference USA plans on covering this year. Yeah, we saw the highlight enough. Okay. Line it up. Honestly, I'd keep running the ball with Mixon. Mixon seems to be working here. Defensively, you got to switch something up because they're just driving on you. They've drove the past 3 times on you. You just got to switch something up if you don't want to. Yep, another touchdown for Mixon. This is starting to slip out of hand, Conference USA. You got to be able to get a counter punch here. Got to be able to get in this end zone. Make it a 14-28 ball game before halftime. Like, how much time's left? I feel like you can get 2 more scores before halftime in this. Maybe even 3, I feel. I think there's only like 9. There's still 9 minutes left in this quarter. So, I feel like you could make up this deficit still in this quarter. Not even going into the next quarter. Man, Mixon's having a day, though. You got to figure out how to go more run or 11 minutes. Yeah, you can definitely make. Could even be 4 possessions right there. If you go down the field quickly. Again, you don't seem to like. People just don't seem to like going down the field quickly in this game, even if it's necessary to go down the field quickly and go hurry up. They don't seem to mind just going as slow as humanly possible down the field. Jason Garrett, let's see if you can get any of these people into the end zone. Let's see if we can get a punt return or a kick return. Please give me a kick return. I love watching kick returns. Just watch TY run one back. That'd be so cool. I love kick returns and punt returns. They're so much fun to watch in real life, and they're so much fun to watch in Madden as well. Anyways, let's see. Kick it off. 35-yard line. See if Justin Tucker is going to boot it out of the end zone, which he probably is going to. He's a great kicker. Yep, out the back of the end zone. So that's the problem. Even if you have a great returner, you can't return it if it's already out the back of the end zone. So, anyways, let's take a look at Nick Mullins and Aaron Jones. Taking the field again. You got to score in this possession, guys. You got to make this a closer game than it is if you're Conference USA. You got to make this closer. Got to go drive down the field. I've built a solid team up here, but you just can't be like, settle for, we'll do better next year. We'll have more players, good players. You got to go for this year. You got to go for it all. Anyways, let's see. Aaron Jones right at Jones out the middle. I think he picks up a good 3 yards. I was going to say 4, but 3 yards on the play. So see Nick Mullins just calling a play. At least here, you gotta. I don't understand what their aversion of going quick slants is, because it seems like Nick Mullins, he has been hot. He hasn't made a throw. I was like, that was a bad throw. That wasn't reasonable. Like he was being hit while he was throwing it or something like that. Let's see. Oh, Nick Mullins gets sacked by Emmanuel Ogbah. And he is one person that needs to definitely do something on this offensive line. He is their second defensive end other than Gerald McCoy. And he is they definitely need to get him going in the playoffs. Gerald McCoy can't do it alone. It definitely does not seem like Billings and whoever the other guy is going to be able to get up the middle and get some pressure on the quarterback. So, let's see if Mullins can pick up this long third down. 3rd down and 13. So, he goes 5 wide here. They bring a blitz. He throws it quick. Oh, that needs to be caught. That's on the money throw. He's throwing it where it needs to be at the first down marker. Zach Pascal, you have to catch that. That's a must-catch ball. Look at this. I think it's on the money. I think it hits him in the hands. But he drops it. Now they're going to have to punt, give them the ball with 10 minutes left remaining. Let's see how far this guy can get the ball away from him. So he grabs it, punts. Hey, all the way to 30. That's not a bad punt, especially when there's not going to be a return. Much of a return. So, Patrick Mahomes coming back on the field. Let's see if he's going to take a 35-7 lead, or if he's going to end up going 3 out, making a mistake or something. Definitely a lot of things could happen here. But I feel like this drive could be a put-away drive for him. 35-7, that's a deficit you don't normally come back from. 28 points. So go play action. He throws it wide open on the sidelines to Kenny Stills. Kenny Stills, he was traded from the Dolphins to the Texans last year. Kenny Stills could be a very important player for Houston moving forward. Without Hopkins, they'll have Fuller, who's a Kansas City Chief in this one. He's going to be an independent. And Randall Cobb, who's just not playing in this tournament at all. They have 3. I would say Fuller's by far their best, and Stills is a good secondary. And honestly, they had the best receiving core in football. And weirdly, they picked to trade away D. Hopkins. And I really would have traded away either Fuller or Stills, who were both very good and very productive this season, by the way. But I think the Texans just got scared from last year when Hopkins went down, and they traded, and they got they traded and got Demaryius Thomas, and he ended up getting hurt. And then they didn't have Fuller, and they were going off guys that you never heard of, like Kiki Kuti. It's just, they didn't want that to happen again, so they went overboard on the receivers this year. Anyways, he goes play action. He has all the time in the world to read the field. He throws it wide open to, dang it, I don't see his number. Let's see, I think it's Lockett. I think that was Lockett. Nope, that's Stills. Man, Stills is having a game. Lockett's really not been involved up until now. It's really been Mark Andrews and Kenny Stills who have made some big-time catches when they were necessary. He's been their offense so far. And Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews had a good game. And on top of that, Joe Mixon's really great at running the ball this game. So, good for them, I guess. But they're in the red zone now. So let's see if Patrick Mahomes is going to get it in there for the Big 12 49ers. Nice pylon cam. I don't think we needed to know that he didn't make it in. I felt like that was a pretty obvious thing. Kwiatkowski's very excited for some reason. I don't quite understand. But anyways, looks like they bring 2 tight ends out on the field. Let's see what they do here. He drops back to pass. He has all the time in the world. He throws short to Kenny Stills, who evades the first tackler, but ends up getting tackled just short of the end zone, the 1-yard line. So let's see if they're going to punch it in and make it a 35-7 ball game. So Kenny Stills, he's been playing phenomenally this game. He's been playing really well. And if you're the Conference USA Cowboys, you got to key in on that. You got to be like, okay, you got to double up on Stills, double up on Andrews. At least that's what I do. Bring your safeties, cover those guys. Because it doesn't seem like Lockett and Shepard have made that big of an impact so far. So you go goal line. That actually is a really smart move here so that you don't end up giving an easy run and touchdown. Nope, stops him. Good. That was a good move. And they stopped him just short of end zone. Still, again, 3rd and inches. They can still pick up the first down. And it's 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. They just got to get past that first down marker. They can still get a first down without getting a touchdown. So let's see what they do here. Go goal line. That's smart. Hit him in the back. Oh, my gosh. Got to tackle him in the backfield there. Joe Mixon is having the game of his life right now. How many touchdowns is that for him? 3. I think he has 3 touchdowns. Wait. 4. I think that was his 4th touchdown of the game. So, yeah, you got it. You got the 2nd touchdown. Then he had the big run. And then, I think he got another touchdown in this half. And he just got this one. So, 28-7. Wait, 35-7. Well, 35-7 with the extra point coming up to make it the 35-7 ball game. Gosh, you gotta score here, Conference USA. Otherwise, you're basically out of this game. 7.5 minutes left. You can score 2 more times before halftime. Make it a 21-35 ball game, which is a 14-point game in halftime, which is not that bad. But you have to score here. Honestly, if you don't score here, you're pretty much out of the game. So, let's see what Jason Garrett dials up on this drive to make it a 35-14 ball game. So, Kyle Shanahan's talking to the head ref. Get a look at Cody White here. His hair is not white. It's upsetting. Lane Johnson. But let's see who's returning this. I don't know who it is. I think it might be Aaron Jones, but I'm not positive. I don't think it is. Okay, let's see if Justin Tucker kicks it out of the end zone again. Yep. Well, they didn't kick it out the back of the end zone, but it was pretty deep in the end zone. Richie James Jr. is the returner if you wanted to know, which is actually ideal. Is if you could have a receiver like Richie James Jr. who is so far down the depth chart that he's not going to play actually, and he's your best return man. Honestly, that's ideal because that way you don't have to risk a starter getting hurt on a return. I mean, you can just risk Richie James Jr. getting hurt. Anyways, they're huddling up. Let's see what Jason Garrett, Nick Mullins dials up on this drive. See if they can get a first down at the very least. This looks like a run, but I think I might go play action with it because you've been running a lot. I feel like play action would work here. But instead they just straight up run it, and it doesn't work. Because why would you do that? Gerald McCoy got the tackle. Anyways, let's see if they actually are smart here. I don't understand their aversion to quick slants. Their linebacker core is bad. You gotta be willing to go slant route on them. Although they're bringing Earl Thomas up to play linebacker sometimes. He fires over the middle, and he just completely misses T.Y. Hilton. That was a bad throw. That was the first throw I've watched Nick Mullins throw, and I'm like, that's a bad throw. You should not. That should have been an easy pitch and catch. He hasn't made a lot of bad decisions so far. Let's see if they can simply just get a first down on this 3rd and 10. T.Y. Go to T.Y. Okay, so he has all the time in the world, all the protection, but instead he waits until the center is pushed all the way back into him and then try to throw the ball when the guy's right next to him. So if there is one complaint I had about Nick Mullins as a quarterback, he's waiting too long to throw the ball and not moving outside of the pocket to do so. And then, you can't expect Cody Whitehair to hold that long. You're just expecting too much from the man. He's just crumbling. Nick Mullins needs to have more of what happened on the first drive going. I'd be upset too, Bryce Callahan, with my team. Defense isn't playing well. I don't think they've had a drive where they haven't scored. That's bad, especially when you haven't scored in the 4 times you've had it so far. In the previous 4 times you've had it so far. So at least they stop a big punt return by Lockett. Get him at the 34-yard line. So let's see what Mahomes and company can do. Can he actually throw a touchdown pass? He hasn't thrown one since the first quarter on his first drive. It's really just been Mixon who's been the offense here. So if you're the Conference USA Cowboys, you've got to commit to the run. And if you bring blitzes, sometimes you can get to the quarterback and force him to make quick decisions, and then you got to tell your corners. You have to hold up in man. That's why you bring all 3 of those linebackers in for the blitz. See, that was a good defensive stand. But again, man, Joe Mixon has just utterly dominated this game, so I just don't know if you can do much to stop him, really. All you can do is really hope to slow him down. So, looks like they're bringing in a lot. They've decided to go very tight end heavy here. I think Jermaine Gresham and Andrews are on the field. Let's see. He has forever to scan the field. He throws it. First down to Tyler Lockett. First catch, I think, for Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett's been really nowhere in this game. You got to have someone who can burn him deep, and that should be Lockett, because Lockett is a special teams threat in real life, and he's a very fast receiver in the NFL. So let's see if they run it here. I think I'd be bringing all 3 of my linebackers still on a blitz, and it didn't turn out that badly for him. For the Cowboys, that is. So let's see if the Big 12 49ers can actually pick up enough yardage to make this an easy 3rd down or pick up the first down here. So let's see what they do here on 2nd and 7. You go 5 wide, which I think is a mistake. Just telling them that you're going to pass the ball, especially with Mixon's been playing so well. Oh, intercepted. Oh, like I said, poor decision. Easy intercepted by Jamie Collins, who, by the way, is a part of their defense who, him with Kevin Byard, you can build a defense around. Also, you're going to introduce O'Shane Zimines and Jalen Ferguson, who are both very good defenders, into the mix soon. You can end up with a very good team. Linebacker core, at the very least. Got to work on that corner situation in the defensive line. Hopefully Marcus Davenport will become a better pass rusher. At least as a Saints fan, I hope that. But let's see what the Conference USA Cowboys can do in the 5 minutes that's remaining in this game. So they're at the 49-yard line. That's a good position for them. You gotta give your defense a little bit of a break. And thank you by putting this in the end zone. Thank them for getting that interception. So let's see. It looks like a run, but instead they go screen and get immediately tackled. So who do you throw? I think that's Pascal. Honestly, I don't understand their unwillingness to go to T.Y. here. Either Chris Harris Jr. is shutting him down, which is a possibility, or they just decided not to go to him. That and Jack Doyle has really disappeared, especially when you got to get it to Jack Doyle, especially how well he played in the first quarter. He played absolutely phenomenally. Got to get it to those 2 guys. I don't understand the aversion to doing that. See what they do here. It looks like another run set up, but it's a bad plan. I don't understand the plan, Sam. It's a bad one, whatever your plan was. Let's see if they can actually make the defensive effort that Jamie Collins put into it worth anything here, other than hoping to pin the Big 12 49ers deeper. Let's see, they go 5 wide here. I'd be going Jack Doyle, I guess. But Jack Doyle goes short, so I don't know. I'd go for him, okay? They go, actually, Jack Doyle picks up the first down. Smart. Another throw to Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle's been having a game. So, good for him. See, wide open. You got to be able to make that throw, and he does. So, good for him. Jack Doyle. Getting out of bounds. 4 minutes left, I think, in this game. In this quarter, 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Let's see if Conference USA Cowboys can punch it in this end zone. This looks like a run play, but I wouldn't be surprised with the throw because they are very confident in their tight end skills. So let's see. It looks like they're dragging Vance McDonald across the formation. They go run here. And I guess 3 yards isn't bad, especially since the way they've been running negative and 1 yard gains are just what normally happens. So let's see if they can actually punch it in. I don't know. Running the ball actually makes a lot of sense here because you want to make sure the Big 12 49ers don't have a chance to push it into your end zone, but you got to have the willingness to throw it. So he hands it to Aaron Jones, and he tries to juke move, and he literally goes 3 yards. He should have been going for the hit and just kept running through the tackle. So see, 3rd and 4. Let's see what they do here. I'd be passing. Got to be willing to take the risk and pass it. You're losing. You can't just be like, I'm going to play the safe way. Okay, so you go over the middle. T.Y. First catch for T.Y. I'm pretty sure. T.Y. Hilton's a great receiver. You got to get him more involved than that. Okay, so I'd take this down to the 2-minute warning. And then there's no need for rush here. You don't want to give the Big 12 time to go down the field again. There's also no need to just slow it down so much you lose your rhythm as well. Go to the 2-minute warning, and then snap the ball and go from there. I wouldn't be mad at another run here. Oh, he drops back to pass. Oh, that was a nice throw to Zach Pascal. So I guess never mind. That makes sense. But they're closer to the end zone. They need to get in this end zone to make this a closer game for halftime. 21 points is a reasonable deficit to come back from. Again, remember, Big 12 ends up getting the ball first next half because Conference USA started with it. So, gotta score here. And then you gotta force them to go 3 and out next half. So anyways, we got 2 minutes left in this game. Let's see what happens here in these final few minutes. So Nick Mullins drops back to pass, throws it completely inaccurate across the middle. Looks like he was going to Aaron Jones, who was open, but they just didn't get it to him, and they should have. Really that simple. So let's see if they can get this first down. It's 3rd and 3. Jack Doyle is a very good 3rd and 3 target. Very short, and he's a big man. Throws a screen pass, and Aaron Jones takes it. Good job by Aaron Jones. All the way to, really? 7-yard lines where they marked him? I think he got more close to the 5. He should have cut more inwards, honestly, on the screen. He went, on the outside. If you watch the replay, look, he got him. Yeah, you got to go in the inside. Cut that inside so you don't have to worry about that other guy. Cut that more inside, and you don't have to worry about 31, Xavier Howard, getting down. Or slowing you up. But still, very good play call by Jason Garrett. I don't get to say that very often. Anyways, looks like he's going to throw it here, and that's the smart thing to do. Okay, he steps back to pass, throws it short, and it's dropped. So, minute 27 seconds left. The clock stops running. You definitely don't want to give the Big 12 enough time here. If they don't chew away any more clock, which is impossible, but Big 12 49ers, especially with Mahomes, they can go down the field in a minute 27. Looks like they're getting ready. Running's not a bad plan here, at all. But slants aren't bad either because obviously, anyways, he steps back to pass. He has all the time in the world. Slant, like I said, touchdown, Zach Pascal. So they're not out of this game. Not by any means. 1 point is not out of a game. I mean, for instance, Andrew Luck, no, not Peyton Manning brought his Colts back from a 21-point deficit in like 3 minutes. So, really, there is 21 points in 1 half is not impossible. Not even close, really. Let's see if Chris Boswell nailed this extra point, probably, because he's a pretty good kicker, and like not a lot of kickers make extra points, and then he made the extra point. So, good job. So, let's see. Can the Big 12 49ers drive down the field in 1 minute and 23 seconds? It's possible. Very much so. It's very much in the realm of possibility. They have Patrick Mahomes, and they have fast guys like Tyler Lockett, and they have big men who can catch it deep, like Mark Andrews, and I still think they have 3 timeouts. So that is a very big part of it. They can go down the field. If Kyle Shanahan decides to get crazy, or not crazy, just not super duper conservative, which is what he did in the actual Super Bowl, which is part of the reason why he ended up losing that Super Bowl this year against the Chiefs. I guess he was like, the reason I lost the Falcons Super Bowl is because I was too aggressive, so I'm going to go conservative this time. And then he's after the Super Bowl, I can't win. Let's see, Tyler Lockett returns it out to the 29-yard line. For 3 seconds are off the clock now. Let's see if Patrick Mahomes and those guys can drive down the field in 1 minute and 20 seconds. So, let's see. Mahomes has been pretty good this game, but that one interception has gave them the chance to come back, and they were in a pretty good spot to score again. So, it was just bad all around. And it's not like it was a 50-50 ball either. It was very much just like a... very much right to the linebacker, really. So let's see. They decided to go run here with Joe Mixon, and that really goes nowhere. They don't call their timeout, huh? So I guess they just decided to take it into the half, unless they just decided to pick up a little bit of yardage before they go deep. Maybe. I don't understand. This is too conservative for Kyle Shanahan. I mean, I understand that, I guess. You don't want to make a big mistake, give them another chance, make it a 14-point game. But again, you kind of want to keep them down. Snuff them out. Snuff their hopes and dreams. He passed this time, but he passed right to Joe Mixon again. And now there's 30 seconds left. For some reason, I don't have the feeling that they're going to... They could still go deep, but for some reason, I don't have the feeling that they're going to get a touchdown. So let me do my little spiel at the end. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. It makes me feel like this is all worthwhile. And makes me feel good about myself. And not like this is a complete waste of time. He throws it deep. Hey, nice catch. What was it? I think it's Sterling Shepard. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is GGB, co-host Pupper, saying adios amigos.